Hey guys, I haven't done a ball python collection video in like forever, so I figured since the new babies are here, or some of them at least, I'd run through the collection. I have sold a few snakes. I actually cut down a little bit, but I still have most of my really cool ones. But this is just the coral glow, just a base morph right here. Still looks awesome. I mean, it's so bright. I was just at a show looking at newborn babies, and I mean, his purple might not be as nice as it used to be, but everything else is still just as bright. So anyway, I'm going to continue cleaning, and I'll pull some guys out as I go. Here's a spider Mojave. Kind of browned out a little bit, but down the sides are still pretty bright, vibrant yellow. I would still say, I mean, we sold the bumblebee, but his colors definitely held up better than the bumblebees. And as the spiders get older, like up on the spine, like the dorsal area, I've noticed they get a very, very light line down the middle, so hopefully some of this lightens up anyway as it gets real old. There's Brie the pastel. She's also browned out a little bit, but I mean, compared to a lot of the pastels of the show, she still looks great. I probably could have got this one and the spinner up to size, but I really didn't want to push them. We were feeding all the girls pretty heavily last year to get them to breed, and the ones that ate the most didn't lay a single egg, and the ones that were a little bit more moderate and picky, they were the ones that laid for me, so I'm not going to push them too hard. I mean, once they're actually building follicles is one thing, but beforehand, there's no reason to get them too fat. This is my butter female. She's the one and only snake that I would say is actually kind of mean. Now when I bought this girl, she had a lot of yellow to her. I mean, like all around her was highlighted in yellow, and most of that's gone, but the underbelly, or I guess the sides, the lower area on the sides, just still held it. It looks just as good as it did the day I bought her. She's about to bite my thumb. Really cool. And I'm a huge fan of any of the leucistics, so I mean, that was a huge reason why I bought her. This is Blush right here. She's just a female normal. She's actually the mother to the babies that hatched out. We named her that obviously because she's got a lot of blushing. She's always been very, very pretty for a normal. But she did lay 5 good eggs. I didn't really talk about it much, but the baby that didn't make it first was a little deformed. His head was kind of odd shaped. It didn't absorb any of the yolk, and it came out all the way like almost in one shot. The only thing that was left in the egg was its tail and the yolk, and it passed away like that. You could actually see it. If you watch the one video, you could see that it was laying on its side. I'm used to leopard geckos hatching, and they fall out of the egg all kinds of odd ways and look like they're half dead, but they're normally just, you know, gathering up some more energy to finally take off. So I thought he was alright, and I went back and checked on him, and unfortunately he had passed away. But both of the snakes that died were males, and I believe all 3 that are remaining are females. But at least we did get 3 really cool babies that survived. And she's already eating again, which is great. She's already taken meals twice now. she ate immediately after laying the egg. She is a little, she's been hissing at me. She's a little temperamental still, but no striking or anything like that. Here's Perry. There's a little Perry marking. He's the father of the babies. He's actually gained weight throughout the breeding season. He didn't take a break on eating whatsoever. Still looks incredible. This is a major reason why fire is such an important gene. I mean, it just lightens up where the pastel rounds out. It doesn't get nearly as bad on a firefly, and that's all from that fire gene cleaning it up and brightening it up. And he's got 6 more eggs on the way that are his. He was the only one I bred to the fire female, so he's without a doubt the father of them. I almost forgot. This is Blaze, my fire female. She's the mother of the other eggs that haven't hatched yet. She still looks awesome. She lightened up big time when she was ovulating. You know, the glow before they go, and it hasn't really worn off yet. She's still pretty big. She obviously lost a lot of weight dropping 6 eggs, but she doesn't look too bad. And she's also she's already eating too. I was hoping they would have shed out overnight, but I mean, this one came out later, so I didn't really expect her to. But this is the fire female. Like I said, she's looking really dull because she's getting ready to shed any day. She's got a really cool stripy pattern, just like mom. Or I'm sorry, just like dad. The mother of the next clutch looks just like this also. Next we have, I'm almost positive this right here is just going to be a regular pastel. Just doesn't seem quite bright enough. I mean, we'll see once it sheds, but to me it just not enough blushing. More of a standard pattern, a lot of black. Most of the fireflies I've seen from the breeder that I bought everything from get a lot more you know, bands over the back and just more of a washed out pattern. I mean, as you can see, the fire actually has a cleaner pattern than this one. And then lastly, this one was one of the first ones we saw. This was the first egg I cut. I still believe this one could be a firefly. I know on camera it might not look that much brighter, but in person, if you stretch these two out, it's pretty clear that one's much brighter than the other. And it's just like I said, it's got much more of a washed out pattern, a lot less spotting, just smaller spots in general too. This has a cleaner look. But it could just be a really nice pastel. So anyway, these are the 3 that made it. Hopefully we don't lose any babies in the next clutch. Like I said, one was deformed and the other just came out of the egg way too early. And the egg was pretty bloody, so it more than likely tore some of the major blood vessels before it was time. I'm definitely not going to cut as early this time. I don't know if the temperatures were low in the beginning or what, but they took a while. They hatched. These guys didn't come out till I think day 58, and the fire didn't come out until I don't know, probably like day 61, I believe. So So hopefully it'll shed overnight or within the next day or so, and I'll get some meals in these guys, and then we'll have a little bit better idea of what's going on. But as of right now, I'm just going to assume both are pastels. If this one brightens up majorly after a shed or two, then maybe it is a firefly, but they're not going anywhere for a few weeks anyway. I'll have plenty of time to figure that out. As always, guys, thanks for watching.